don't think I need to do a mic check. How you guys doing on this Wednesday? It's not evening, it's night, evening, nighttime. Anyway, I feel like running my mouth real quick. There's some rounds I gotta catch up on, child. So this morning, I'm gonna get right into it. Uh, First I want to talk about this destiny swapping. So I was watching Lovely T the other day, and there's a video that went viral on TikTok in New Orleans about this old man asked this other man permission to rub his elbows. But he can't just up and run the young man's elbows. He got to get permission to do it. There's this thing called destiny swapping where someone could be gifted to see if someone like have general gifts in like predicting the future, or if they're blessed with wealth and things like that, and they see that they got goodness in their life. Somebody could rub elbows with them, hug them, handshake with them, with permission, of course, and they'll end up swapping, taking their destiny. The other person on the other end will end up getting all the blessings, and then the victim pretty much stuff will start happening to them. Like they might lose their job, their home, their health, all that shit. So some people say they carry around salt for protection or whatever have you. You know, I believe in the Most High. Okay, I'll I'll just use my prayer oil. Okay, my prayer oil, my prayer cloth. I'll just pray to the Most High for guidance and protection. That His heavenly angels around me to guide me and protect me from all manners of evils around me, and those around me too, will protect them as well. So, yeah, that's going on, child, with this destiny swapping thing happening, you know. But I'm not scared, you know. God's for you, nobody can be against you, okay? So, and then it was a thing about the Annabelle doll. I did not know the Annabelle doll was based on a real doll. I saw all the movies. I binged watched all the Annabelle movies. They're going to have another Annabelle movie. So the actual doll, hello, how are you, Casey? The actual doll is not a porcelain doll like in the movies. It's a Raggedy Ann doll. Y'all remember the Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls? It's a Raggedy Ann doll. I think it was made in the 1920s. I'm not sure. So it's locked in a box, okay? And I forgot the name of the person who's in charge of guarding the doll. They're supposed to be demonologist experts, okay? They do put all kinds of charms and stuff on the thing to contain the spirit. You know, the doll is possessed with an evil spirit, whatever. So they're doing tours with this doll. So ever since now the doll is in New Orleans. Ever since the doll been in New Orleans, they say all these occurrences start happening. Y'all know New Orleans, that's like, they say that's like a portal. Well, like a lot of spiritual activity happens. There's a lot of voodoo practitioners down there. You know, they say that that's the voodoo capital of this country. Okay, that's the voodoo capital. L.A., California is like the witchcraft capital. You know what I mean? Something like that. So they say ever since the doll been on there, a lot of occurrences been happening, like the prisoners breaking free suddenly. They say there's been the oldest plantation down there burned on fire. They put it out. The fires mysteriously start by themselves. Like it got, like the fires got set like 3 times in this old plantation. They said that people that could really like see spirits, they say that like they saw in the fire, they saw figures of people in there. They believe that that was like slaves that had served on that plantation prior to that. There's a lot of weird shit going on. And they said that the doll's supposed to make their tour down and taxes and all. Let me tell you something. Please don't bring that doll up here. Do not bring that doll in the East Coast, please. Keep that doll down there, okay? Better yet, toss that doll in the pits of hell where it belongs. I don't know who created that damn doll in the first place. They probably dead by now. Hello, Prime. How are you? So, yeah, they say that, be careful because these people go around trying to swap your Destiny's Child, rubbing elbows, honey. I put my trust in the Lord. Okay? Not in no things in the Most High God. Okay? You highly protected. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But then protect your neck. Watch it, watch your back. Watch where you eat too. Watch your food. Okay? And these gifts people be giving you, that's another story. So I want to get on to it, right? So this morning, I got an alert on my phone when I woke up. And somebody shared Rick Reed's live this morning. And he was talking about Sean's Zoom. Sean is not on YouTube no more. But he has a Patreon. And in this Patreon, there's a Zoom link where you can participate in these Zoom, these Zoom meetings and stuff. And he records it. Sometimes he put it on he has a backup. It's a YouTube called Hard Conversations. But what he put his Zooms over there on unlisted. The only way you could get it is if you're on that Patreon. I know because I used to be on that Patreon over there a couple of years ago. Okay, I was on that Patreon over there. And I had to stop supporting them because, like, other than the Zoom link, where, I get to click it and sit there listening on the clouds, all they do is, like, post people from the beef sector. Like, he said before he was leaving YouTube, because they're doing bigger and better things. His group is doing different things. I know he travels a lot and stuff, but when you go over there, ain't nothing but like links to like maybe Pizarro lives, that's the troll, all these other people lives, or if like when I was over there, that was when Goddess and A View had a beef. He used to share a whole bunch of Goddess lives. She's not on YouTube no more. He used to share her stuff a lot, and I'm like, damn. Even some of his people was like, damn, I don't want to fucking watch that. Can y'all give us like a synopsis of what was going on in that live? We don't feel like listening to all that. You know what I mean? But that's all you like see over there. It's like rarely any pictures. I don't know about now. It's probably no different. But when I was over there, I was like, the only thing that's really worth anything is getting that Zoom link and see what's going on, what they're saying. But I have Spotify, okay? So I'm following his Spotify page. And baby, so Rick Reed was going in about the last Zoom meeting is called The Beef Sector Has Been Weak for a While. I'm going to show you guys. I listened to, it's over 2 hours. I said, damn, they must really been getting into some stuff for it to be 2 hours. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm trying to take it off camera. Yeah. See? The beef sector has been weak for a while now. That's on Spotify right now, right? That's free. You ain't got to pay no $5 for that. You go look at that for free. You don't got Spotify, you can download it for free, child. And baby, I'm going to play a little bit of it and get into some of the stuff that I heard, whatever like that.
Man, now question his sexuality and every goddamn thing else. But then when he barked back, you shouldn't be doing that.
Y'all hear that?
And I've been sitting there watching this shit for like a year or two now. And then I watch the punk ass men that fall prey to that bullshit. And I'm sitting there going, see, if Sean Bradley would have told you, bitch, fuck you and your mama too, hoe. I said what the fuck I said. Y'all ain't got that number. Y'all got these motherfucking spineless ass bitches that's always backpedaling and pussy popping and apologizing for some shit that they don't do their goddamn apologizing for. Why would I call any woman in the beast sector homophobic because she called me a faggot? If I called her a bitch, she better call me a motherfucking faggot. The fuck? Well, child. What you saying? You pass a lick, you better be standing 10 toes down for the return lick, okay? Oh, they need to go back to upload. They can't take it. Yeah, just like comedians on TV, the beats of the guy politically correct. It did, Adrian. Oh my God, it did. Like, I'm just this some weak ass shit. Niggas crying and shit because somebody called you out your motherfucking name. You better get your ass on the mic and cuss that bitch out. That was the joy of the uploads, just lovely. You a bitch start cussing a bitch out, you like, girl, when you go, bitch, you almost done with your upload, bitch, I'm almost done, it's upload.
Yeah, that was the era of the uploads. That's when I came up on YouTube. So he basically saying now, he's part of the beef sector, right? Even before beef sector, he's been around. And he's saying now, with the people that's in charge of the sector now, it's weak. This is from his, I guess, in his following his perspective, that it's weak now. All they want to do is call the police. Some people pull up, but that be in them other sectors though. They want to go to court on each other and all that other stuff. It's like that's weak sauce. They want to flag one another. So he was pretty much getting into like the flag wars. So yeah, so went live. I ain't gonna be on here long. He had the V lady up there. The VS lady up there, and he pretty much talked about what he was talking about on his podcast. Man, they not happy. And 5A Live too. I'm sorry, I got the alerts on. Let me buzz it. And I don't think she too happy about it. And speaking of that, y'all remember when Johnny Mac, they found out Johnny Mac paid for the trademark 5A trademark, and he was sitting on that for a while. I'll tell y'all how that started, right? When the V lady came back, 5A started doing all these videos about her. I guess poking at her to get her to argue back with her, and she wouldn't. So 5A mentioned, oh, let me see, I should trademark that icon, that V icon. Let me see if I trademark that or whatever, or copyright that. So I guess the V lady went and did some looking. To protect her brand, she went and did some looking, and she looked into her stuff, her name, found out somebody had already trademarked her name. She didn't say who. She never said who. She said somebody already trademarked her name. She said, I don't know if she know it or not, but someone trademarked it. She sat on that for about maybe a year or over a year. Then she finally came out and said who did it. Because I guess the V lady probably was waiting to see what they was going to do with that. Or whoever trademarked it, they going to like do something. They going to be like, aha, or try to sue her or do something to her. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like as a satisfaction get back. Like, oh, I'm going to let that person get at you. So I guess the person was taking so long. The person that trademarked the 5A name didn't do nothing with it. He sat back on it. Come to find out Johnny Mac did it. He found out Johnny Mac did it. So folks start thinking, oh, Sean got something to do with it, right? Probably so, because I don't know. So Sean, I think that was probably the last time Sean had anybody on the StreamYard. Sean had Johnny Mac up there. I think I may have that interview. Now that his channel going, child. I probably could upload it on here, okay? Or stream it on here. Alright, let me know. I want to see that. Remember that interview they did with Johnny Mac? And Johnny Mac made a public service announcement that Sean had nothing to do with it. It was all on me and blah blah blah. And then his ass was talking about he want to do a beef sector choir because Johnny Mac is supposed to be some type of preacher, honey. Some type of reverend or minister or something like that, child. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. But he said that he did it because she needed to be humbled. He said Five Babe needed to be humbled. And that was his way of humbling. So how could you humble someone who probably didn't know you trademarked their name? And if she used it, you'll sue her. Because you was sitting back quietly, sitting on the fact that you trademarked the Five Babe name that she created. He talking about something. It's for his artist. He got an artist out that he's gonna name Five Babe and blah blah blah. He ain't doing nothing with that channel now. I don't think nobody will follow that channel. He called it Five Babe, some other name with Five Babe in it. He ain't doing shit with that channel. And then I think he went live on his own channel. Like, who's watching him now? Who's watching him? He was showing some type of festival and stuff. Now, looking at Johnny Mac, do you think he looked like a man that could afford to pay to trademark people channel names? Do he look like the man that got Gilbert Arenas money? Let's just keep it real. Now, Gilbert Arenas would do some petty shit like that. Why? Because he had millions. He's a millionaire. Do Johnny Mac, living in New York, look like the type that just got money lying around to just trademark names and then just don't say nothing and sit on it? That shit is just weird. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. It's weird and creepy. Okay. So that was going on. He made sure he came out here to make sure to let everybody know Sean ain't had nothing to do with it. Well, I think, was it this year when Five Babe stopped doing her little Bible thing? You know, she went off for like a year and did her teachings on the Bible. Now she came back, and now I'm talking about the beef child. Off and on. She don't do it too often now. She did mention that she had word that Sean was supposed to pay Johnny Mac half of the money for the trademarking. And if you do the math, he must have trademarked the name around the time where everybody was getting their stimulus. It was during the pandemic. So everybody was getting all that money from the stimulus, the unemployment, all that stuff. I said, oh, that probably explains how he got that money to trademark the name. But it's like, that's stupid. Now, Johnny Mac don't got nothing to do with that group anymore. All that for what? To oppress Sean? Like, he gone. He done moved on. Still talking about the sector though. Like, damn, like it's an obsession now. But he don't move the fuck on. And then yeah, so that's been going on. She's talking about it now, so I gotta, after I end this, I'm gonna catch up and see what's going on with that. And then somebody shared a link to, and I'm gonna talk about this briefly. I'm gonna go on because I gotta get off. Somebody shared Mika's link. Mika went live. I looked. Lemon and Room was cussing out Room Shaker child, calling her all kinds of fat this and that and blah blah blah. Like, what? Like, he was going at it with everybody. And then that Ken hit that link and told him he needs to go somewhere and sleep and take a bath or shower or something because he's been crashing out for about 72 hours with no sleep. And he don't believe he don't wash this ass. So he need to go somewhere and rest his eyes and wash his ass. So after that, he jumped off Mika Link. He came back on. Mika said he hurt her feelings because the way he jumped off like that. I gotta go back and recap and rewatch the replay of me. So he apologized and he made it his business to say every other sentence that he took a shower. He left to take a shower and to promote this talent show on another sector. But he made it his business to constantly say he took a shower though. Which is weird, but okay. I guess he want people to know he washed his ass, okay? Then Big Man was up there. He don't cussed out Big Man, child. Told him that he need to shut his fat ass mouth. He might DIE. He should have DIE before Biggie Smalls. All that shit. I was like, damn. Well, damn. Right? Like he is crashing out bad. Then he made his business say, oh, y'all don't think the Lemonettes be telling me they be getting on me. They be getting on me. But do he listen though? Sure they get on him about this and that they don't agree with. But do they listen? Hell no, he don't listen. Just like he bought that weed from that strange woman on the street. And everybody, all the Lemonettes, even the ones that wasn't Lemonettes, was telling him, do not smoke that because you don't know the person. He said, I'm going to smoke this shit anyway. What he said the next day, oh, I smoked that weed and it was good. I'm going to get me some more. He don't listen to y'all. He don't respect nothing what nobody else got to say. The more you tell him don't do something, the more he going to do it. I said, let him do it and let him crash and watch, see what happens. What some people mistakes are, they have these little relationships online and mistake it for real relationships, child. At the end of the day, you don't really know anybody. I don't care how long you don't talk to somebody on Discord. You at the end of the day, you really don't know someone. You really don't know them. I'm sorry, you don't. And if the only friends you got is online, that's sad. That is sad and pathetic, child. You need to go out and touch the grass and meet some people. That's all I gotta say, because at the end of the day, you don't really know each other like that. You don't. This is virtual world, then reality. Virtual world, reality. Okay? Now, it could happen. You could meet somebody virtually, but that takes time. It's not going to happen real quick. You're not going to get to know somebody real quick and fast. And you would think by now, the Lemonettes would know, or anybody would know. You can't talk to Lemon when he's crashed out like that. When he's been on a drinking binge, a crash out binge like that, and he ain't getting no sleep, ain't washed narrow ass or nothing, they should know you can't talk to him like that. It's like, okay, at that point, that's there's some little mental issues going on there. When someone is not sleeping for days and they crashing out, oh yeah, I'm not a psychiatrist or nothing, but I've been around crazy people all my life to know that and witness that. Yeah. When you see somebody crashing out, whether they get high or drunk, and they ain't sleep for days, and they on one. They hopping in and out of cars they want to drive. All of a sudden they want to drunk drive and all that other bullshit. Want to go outside, half-ass dressed, ain't washed their ass in weeks. Yeah. There's a mental issue right there. And that's nothing to play with or to be babied. Somebody need to go see some help, okay? You need a psychiatrist and a psychiatric doctor because something ain't right with that. Well, anyway, let's just see here. I think that's basically it. That's basically what I want to talk about. Oh, I see. Also, I see somebody went back poking that lemon again. they trying to run them numbers up by poking that lemon again. I guess I guess it happened on someone else's platform when that person was in the chat greeting everybody, minding their business, and they been kind of like do what did get that person. So that person went and did a live, two lives, and start poking at him again and run them numbers, honey. Trying to run them numbers. Oh, there's one thing too. In the podcast, they've been getting some, paying attention to Lipstick Alley. They did say that code is a snake. Hofo, and let me need to watch this back because there was a screenshot of code in somebody chat that says something concerning Ness before Ness lost her channel. In the chat, code said that binary code dude said, y'all could go on for Spotify and listen to this thing. I can't tell you the minute mark, but I could tell you what I heard, and I didn't. It caught my attention. And it's on Lipstick Alley. Binary Code had wrote in the chat and said, okay, Ness got 2 strikes, 1 more, and we got her. He said, and she get 1 more strike, and we got her. Now, he might fuck around and say he was just trolling saying that, but I don't trust. Anyway. That ninja talk and move like a cartoon character. I don't trust him. I don't trust him, and I don't trust that resto dude. It's something not right about his ass either. Y'all know some of the shit that be coming out of his mouth? That's questionable. That's another dude that crashes out too. So, anyway. He said a lot of, and then he sneaks it in. It's like, what? Y'all ever see him get mad and agitated? And he starts saying things that's like, oh shit, what the fuck? All I gotta say is, you know how, that one strange kid in them schools that end up pew 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 in them fucking students. He strike me as one of them types that walk around with bombs strapped around his body. I don't trust that motherfucker. So with that being said, protect your net, protect your channels. Oh, they did mention something about YouTube cameras though. Pretty much what a lot of people were saying, Oh, they were saying that they got word that she may be in on I don't believe it because I don't know. Because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger, but I'm talking. You could listen to this podcast. That's what they was talking about. They mentioned YouTube cameras on here, and they said she seemed to let up a lot of people that have everything to do with this striking thing. She letting them up, and she's befriending all these people. So word on the street is she in on it. That's what they was talking about. I ain't say it. That's what he was talking about in the podcast. I didn't say it. That's what was said in the podcast. Go on in and do your research. Spotify is a free download. You can go listen to it for yourself. Or you can pay that $5 and get that Zoom link or get that Hard Conversations link if he posted it over there by now. Anyway, they did mention that too. So just protect your net, protect your channels. I gotta go. See you until next time. See you around these streets. Later. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And I'm out. Later.